If you have ever tried to earn rewards on your crypto, then you are most likely familiar with the Celsius network. Now, I've been a fan of this organization for a while because of their competitive products like loans at 1% APR and their earning products that can fetch over 10% on some of your crypto. So when I learned about their new Celsius X program, I was more excited than finding one of those adorable cat videos. Aww. Celsius X is bringing something pivotal to the crypto community, and so in this video, I'm going to highlight a few important points of the new offering, how you could possibly benefit, and why I'm overall bullish on this new Celsius program. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel because today's video is packed with pure value and info that you don't want to miss. So one reason I really like the Celsius network, besides the juicy rewards I earn on my crypto, is the fact that they're continually developing. Just the other day, I noticed the new swap feature available after updating the app. And so this is a company that is not only consistently improving on their existing service, but is also active in designing new products that are appealing to the crypto community. And so when you learn about Celsius X and the big problem that it solves, it becomes obvious that a great deal of thought went into its development, and the benefit of crypto participants like you and me was its ultimate goal. Now, as I mentioned, I'm going to highlight a few special points about this program, but if you want to learn more on your own, you can simply visit celsiusx.network and check out what they have to offer. And so when you land on the homepage, you immediately learn what the focus of the project is. Celsius X is the DeFi arm of the Celsius network. And so we know that the Celsius network mainly focuses on rewards and lending, while the new Celsius X will focus on DeFi. Now, below the logo and title, you get a chance to read the mission of Celsius X, and I'm only mentioning this because I believe it is very important to understand how essential this is to the crypto community. It reads, "Our mission is to build infrastructure to seamlessly bridge CeFi and DeFi." Now, if you're unfamiliar, CeFi stands for centralized finance, and it is basically the traditional financial system that we know and recognize, and DeFi stands for decentralized finance, which is basically a new approach to an old, outdated system. And this is pivotal because although DeFi has countless benefits, it can be a little complex at times, and it's in its complexities that has slowed major adoption. Retail investors and institutional investors have shown interest in the space, especially over the last couple of years, but there's still a level of hesitation for a variety of reasons. The mission of Celsius X not only acknowledges the concern, but it's building to address it. Ultimately, this could mean more players of all sizes flooding the crypto market, creating a more stable industry all around. To me, this is good news and something very beneficial for the crypto community. Now, as you can imagine, bridging CeFi and DeFi is a big goal and will require many moving parts. However, for now, on their site, Celsius X highlights a few initiatives that will be used to kick off this new program. First, we read about the Wrap token platform. It says, using Wrap tokens to bridge blockchain ecosystems. Wrap tokens provide access to DeFi opportunities across blockchains with no fees to users. Now, I'm going to come back to that point in just a moment. I think it's important to connect it to the next point. So next, we read cross-chain liquidity bridge, connecting CeFi and DeFi by providing blockchain agnostic liquidity and interoperability. So the main takeaway here is interoperability, or being able to bridge blockchains in an effort to use your tokens across the numerous chains out there. So for example, Chainlink, one of the most important assets to crypto, has their Link token, and it's been issued through Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Solana, Polygon, and the list goes on. So if I wanted to send a Link token that was issued through Solana to an Ethereum wallet, I couldn't. And if I tried, it could result in loss of funds. In fact, this happens very, very often. What I'm gonna explain to you, I actually go into more detail in my Polygon tutorial video. If you haven't seen it, I encourage you to check it out. But in the video, I share an example where I had some Polygon Matic on an exchange, but it was the Ethereum version, the ERC20 version, and I wanted to send it to my Polygon mainnet wallet. And the only option for doing so was to use an Ethereum bridge. Well, the cost of the transaction ended up being around $150 because of gas fees. Now, I get it, like if you're transferring millions of dollars, a $150 gas fee may not bother you, but when the typical retail investor is only transferring maybe a couple $100, it just becomes unreasonable. So with Celsius X creating a program that can do the same transaction for 0 fees, I mean, that's music to my ears. And the good kind of music, you know, the stuff that makes you want to dance. Anyways, to sum it up, Celsius X is delivering a cross-chain bridge that will give users access to liquidity and DeFi opportunities through the use of wrapped tokens. This creates a safer method for interoperability without the additional hoops and additional costs. So moving on, the project is also planning to create its own actively managed stablecoin, which may not sound like a big deal because we already have tokens like USDC and Tether, but what I find fascinating is their hybrid model. Currently, there are 2 popular approaches to stablecoins. You have the fiat-backed coins like USDC, which basically pegs the stablecoin to the US dollar. And then you have the algorithmic approach like DAI, which basically takes a collection of assets to collateralize the coin. Both have their pros and cons, with the main difference being fiat-backed stable coins are centralized and the algo coins are decentralized. And so I think it's unique to marry the 2 ideas and capture the benefits that both approaches have to offer. And now lastly, the program mentions the proof of community concept, which is not a new idea for the Celsius brand. Proof of community can basically be summed up in one word: transparency. Celsius X, just like Celsius, is committed to being an open book, allowing anyone at any time to confirm transactions via the blockchain. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. So currently, Celsius X is leveraging the Polygon blockchain, but they do have plans to expand to other chains like, Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, and many others. And so far, they have wrapped Cardano's ADA coin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum's ETH coin. I mean, all in all, I'm bullish on this new program. I mean, I love what this means for the future of Celsius, but more importantly, I believe the project will have a positive impact on the greater crypto community. The tools that they're deploying could help usher in like a whole new wave of investors that are interested in this new financial path, but need some traditional elements to make it familiar enough for them to be comfortable. And so I'm not only excited to watch how this all unfolds, but I'm also excited to participate. I mean, I have coins issued by many different blockchains, and the potential cross-chain access Celsius X will provide is a very valuable solution to me. But what are your thoughts? I mean, how do you feel about this new program? Please let me know in the comments. Also, what are you most looking forward to, and are there any drawbacks that I may have missed? Please also let me know in the comments. And lastly, I want to thank you. Your time is important to me, so I do hope you found value, and until next time.